Okay, just talked to Terry and she said, Mr. Jim, that you like to see the garden stuff, so I thought I'd show you. This is what I got to plant yet. Those are my begonias. In fact, I might as well give them a little bit of water. Roll them right here. And these are my lemon trees that probably would have given me lemons by now if I took better care of them, if I was more attentive. But that's my biting dog. Right, Ethan? And then down here, it's our blackberry patch. I don't even know if I did any. I don't know if Linda was up at the cabin last year. So I don't even know it was last time. But you can see I'm going to have blackberries. Oh, that one looks like the closest. So yeah, this is the blackberry. That's weeds back there. But the plan is to enclose this in a much different way because it's all grown through the bird netting. But yeah, I'm going to have these are snowbanks. Snowbank blackberries, these do have thorns. But with all the ones that are on here, if they make it, I might have a bumper crop of blackberries this year. Which will be nice because they freeze. Then blueberries. I actually have bushes, or the net bags, on my 2 blueberries, which if you look real close, you can see that I do have blueberries on them. Oh, those are getting big. You can see that. These spread. These snowbank blackberries spread a lot because I didn't plant any here. So it looks like I got some weeds or something back there. So anyway, I'm going to have to pull up some of these that have sprouted outside because they will take over. So I'm going to be giving those away. Over here, this is the peppermint crepe myrtle that I planted last year. So it gets really pretty. It's like a pink and white striped. I did not bring my neem oil. These are cucumbers. I made up a neem oil mixture. That's for the squash bugs and stuff. Those are some more cucumbers. Just direct seeded those. There's nothing in there. I think that's another cucumber. These are my little bags that I bought. My strawberries were root bound, so I didn't get very many this year. But I separated them out. Pretty sure oregano. Catnip. Catnip. I might have to pull some of that out because it's just gone crazy. I have not planted any basil yet. I'm late on doing basil. And here we have the dog, and these are green beans. I'd actually put these little things over them because I was finding probably squirrels had dug up my green beans. This is some strawberries, but again, I didn't have very many strawberries this year because these were just all root bound, and I had to really separate them out, and I had to move a lot of stuff around. Here's some of them. I don't know. They actually look like they might give me a few. These are Linda's carrots, which I told her are ready to come up. And you can tell they're ready to come up because if you look right there, you can see where they're popping through the ground, which, well, they didn't turn out that big. But they're popping up through the ground because they were planted in the fall. So I don't know if I'll just tell her I pulled a few because I can eat them with some hummus. There's my compost pile. It must be doing well because it's got stuff growing wild in it. Come on, Ethan. Come on, big baby. Because that's what Ethan is. He's a big baby. I don't have anything in that one this year. This is squash. Lots of crookneck squash. And I did put a couple strawberries. And actually looks like I put 3. But yeah, the squash are doing good. That's another squash. I want to do something more like this enclosure over there by the blackberries. So what we have in there, yeah, that was a squash. This is a giant Marconi strawberry. Red or yellow pepper. Oh, I really gotta get out here and spray because these things are getting holes in the leaves. More strawberries. You can see all my onions. I think I planted about close to 40 onions. Tomatoes. More strawberries and onions. More tomato plants. More squash. Which I looked the other day and I didn't see any kind of eggs underneath. And again, there's more where I moved strawberries in. And squash. Squash over there too. Those are squash. And my soil level is actually very low in these side bins where I also put strawberries, which some of them, let's see, looks like I got three alive in there. One in here. And it looks like 3 survived that I moved into here, but that's okay because I didn't feel like I was going to be really hurt if all of them didn't make it. I'm going to let the dog out. Come on, Ethan. And then those are Linda's knockout roses. They were full of blooms, so they are on a rest period now. And then up here, I trimmed the camellias what I could reach. Looks like I missed a couple of big ones, but when you're short, such is life. And then I put strawberries here, and there's lots of weeds in here too. So I'll just have to pull up, and some of that does not look like weed. So from years past, so I just got to come out here and work this a little bit. And my gardenia out front there's a wasp, but there's one that's open. And I just saw there's a bud. So there's another one. So this, I might have trimmed this a little bit too late in the year. Actually, maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's not, I probably did, but I'm still going to have some flowers because there are several buds on it. So I'll trim this again after it blooms. Camellia's done blooming. And I didn't put anything back here on this year. I had thought about climbing roses, but yet to do those. And then I'll just go back around here and show you my drift roses before I have to go out front because I have a lot of work left there to do. But this is a hydrangea. How about that? It's an old wood hydrangea that I thought was supposed to be blue, but this one's pink, and that's fine because I just love hydrangeas. And my one outside that I thought was supposed to be pink, I think is going to be blue. These are looking kind of a little pitiful right now because they've done a lot of blooming too, but they'll all come back. These are drift roses. I think this was it's either peach or apricot. This one is the popcorn, because if you look when they're little, you can see it's yellow. And there's another one. Then they open up and they're white or kind of like that. Then you can get some pink on there too. And this is the very first one I planted, but I think I planted them all the same year. So it's doing really well. They're doing really well. They're good. They're low maintenance, which is my thing. Anyway, this is where we sit for this year.